Hello, this video is about by and past, the difference between be by the house and go past the house. Also the difference between the past, the noun, and the verb to pass and the past tense past. Hope you find it useful. We're looking at by and past, the prepositions first of all, and here's a picture. Draw a house and a front door and a little walkway and put in a tree, nice green tree, some grass and a tent, and next to the tree and in front of the house we'll put a road with a path. Okay, now I can write up here, the tree is by the house, next to the house if you like, by the house, and the tent is by the tree. The tent is by the tree. They're not moving. That's where they are. That's their position, their place. Now look at these people. Here's a young woman on her bicycle scooting along, and behind her comes a young man moving rather more slowly. They are going past the house and the tree and the tent as well. So I'll just write underneath here, she is cycling. She is cycling past the house, and he is walking past the house. So by is for talking about place and past is for talking about movement, but it's a bit more complicated than that. I'm just going to draw a box here. This is me drawing, by the way, not Caroline. You can tell right away. A box, and next to the box I'll put a ball. There's a little red ball. Now we can say that the red ball is by the box. So I'll just write there, by the box. That's it. Now let's have another ball. Put a blue ball over here, and the ball, I'll move the blue ball along, put a little speed lock so it's moving, and there, of course, it will be past the box, exactly the same as over there on the left. But you can also say the ball is going by the box. And that's rather important, that you can use by for both, but past for only one. Now I'll just write them again here, by and past. I'm going to draw a line here, if I can, straight as I can. There we go, oops. And I'll just write place there. Then I'll draw another line here next to past. Past the box, that's it, another line. And I'll write here movement, because by is for place and past is for movement, but I'm going to add another line because by is also used for movement. It's a little bit like the switch on a railway line, and I call this the switch. The switch is when you get two similar items which do two different jobs, but one of them does one of the jobs and the other one does both of the jobs. It's very common in English, and there are hundreds, maybe thousands of examples. Now you may be thinking, hang on, if this is true, then how about those sentences on the left? Can we not say she is cycling by the house? And the answer is yes, we can. So I'll just write in by and by. There we go. She is cycling by the house, or he is walking by the house. We can use by or past. Now, next thing, we've also got the past as a noun, the past, the present, the future, and we have pass as a verb. The verb to pass, and the past tense of pass is past. Sorry, it's a bit confusing because it sounds the same. So we could have another sentence over here, which I'll now write in. They passed the house. They passed the house. So we've got several things to think about. We've got by for place, but also for movement. We've got past for movement, and we have the noun the past, and we have the past tense of the verb pass, which is also past, different spelling. Now to see if you've understood all that, and it's quite complicated, I'm going to rub all this out and start a little test. So I'll just write the word test up here. And now I'm going to write in 4 options. Here we go, by for place, past or by for movement, the past when it's a noun, and past when it's the past tense of a verb. And here's the first sentence. There's a pen over there. that book. Right, think about the four options, make your choice, click on one of them. Oops, sorry, unlucky. No, click here to try again. Yes, well done. That's right. I'll just write in the answer, bye. And here's the next sentence. On his way to work, my house. Think about it, make your choice. Oops, no, sorry, that wasn't right. You'll have to click here to try again. Yes, well done. That's right. I'll just write the answer in, past. And here's the next one. She walked the newsstand and didn't stop. Think about that. Make your choice. Oh no, you're unlucky. That wasn't the one. Click here to try again. Yes, good. That's right. I'll just write the answer in, past or by. And here's the next one. Is a foreign country. They did things differently there. That's a famous quotation. Think about the options, make your choice. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't the one. Click here to try again. Yes, good, that's right. I'll just write in the answer there. The past is a foreign country. And the next one, he put his bag on the floor, the bed. Think about that. Make your choice. Oh no, sorry. Click here, try again, have another go. Yes, well done, that's right. I'll just write the answer in. It's by. And you've finished. Now that you've finished the test, ask yourself this question. How many did I get right first time? You can watch again, now or later. You can take the test again, now or later. Or, if you're ready, you can try something different. And whatever you choose to do, keep a record. It really does make a difference. That's all. Bye for now.